10 Richest Criminal Organizations. Crimes have always been a part of many countries' history. However, some criminals have gotten much power to create an entire organization by the time that is just jaw-dropping. Here's a list of the 10 richest criminal organizations worldwide. But before sliding down, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Alright then, let's begin with number 1, the Medellin Cartel. The Medellin Cartel is one of the most potent organizations in decades. The organization wholeheartedly contributes to drug dealing all over Colombia and the rest of the world. And if we say it's the most powerful criminal organization, then just believe us. This cartel was initiated by none other than Pablo Escobar, the terrifying criminal known in the history of crime. Their organization is considered a semi-terrorist organization in the United States. The founder's name simply evokes the never-ending criminal tales, which can justify the power the Medellin Cartel had back in the time. He created his team in his 20s in Medellin in Colombia. Well, to the shocking reveal, the organization used to make $20 billion by trading cocaine, thuggery, and other illegal activities. And the amount just helped Pablo Escobar to get more power to grow a criminal organization that could make its name in the history of crime. Number 2, Camorra. Second on the list is Camorra, the 400-year-old cartel that possibly still exists in some parts of the world. The organization has no actual head that could be alleged to the creation. However, it is wealth-focused that people contribute to one another's success. Through the official records, it's said that the organization has generated $4.9 in revenue. The Camorra organization works on the principles of legacy, respect, and wealth. Therefore, they have combined members. The cartel was started in the early 1600s. In Italy, various criminals combined nothing to lose with the aim of wealth accumulation, and hence it all started. However, after the long run in the 1800s, the cartel shifted its goal from wealth to power, which was not a good idea for them. They indulge in their power and get their way through illegal activities like trafficking and smuggling, catching the government's eyes. Yet it was too late for the government to recognize them, as the Camorra cartel had already spread its rot internationally. And this is the reason they still hold a great place in Italy. Number 3, Sinaloa Cartel. Well, it could be hard to answer some of the questions from your couch, but we're sure you may know how profitable the drug business is. So do agencies. Sinaloa Cartel is one of the most prominent drug dealer organizations that has ruled over the drug industry. The official records tell us the cartel nowhere makes around $3 billion annually. But some curious minds like yours may find this amount a little less according to the power the Sinaloa Cartel has. However, to get the industry's total revenue estimate, it's much more significant than this. Hence, we can say the Sinaloa Cartel has half of it. So the generated revenue is something still a question mark. The cartel was formed by El Chapo Guzman. We have so much to say about him that it could take an entire video. But for now, let's just leave you in the imaginary status of his leadership qualities. El Chapo Guzman runs this cartel from jail. Yeah, you heard that right. Number 4, Ndrangheta. A criminal organization has always been part of Italy, which is undoubtedly the root of significant crimes there. Ndrangheta is one of the organized criminal Italian mafias that significantly influence illegal activities across the country. According to the records, the mafia generated around $4.5 billion, which to us is a little suspicious. Here's the reason. Ndrangheta was established in the 19th century in Calabria. Their primary resource of trade was, and still is, cocaine transportation, which over the years became Italy's most dominant criminal organization of Italy. Ndrangheta is not just known for its trade and other activities, but the organization plays a manipulative role in rooting out crime in the country. They shake hands respectfully with various other criminal organizations and support them in safely carrying out their illegal activities. They sometimes compromise on their profit as sugar-coated, which makes it tricky for law enforcement agencies to catch them. Yet the crime has to be uncovered once, and the 200-old organization ends up in a money laundering case. Number 5, Yamaguchi Gumi. Yamaguchi Gumi is not a commonly known criminal mafia. However, to your knowledge, it's the Japanese equivalent of the Italian mafia known as Yakuza. What if we tell you that Yamaguchi Gumi is one of the most principally organized criminal associations that believe in obeying the rules and regulations of their organization? If any of their members breaks their powers, they have to cut their little fingers to show a gesture of how sorrowful they are and how ashamed they are of their mistakes. Can you judge the obsession with the rules? Yamaguchi Gumi was founded in 1960 by Hirokachi Yamaguchi. They're the most active criminal association, with around 20,400 active members. Their primary source of income is through gambling, sex industry, extrusion, internet porn, and others. The official records tell us that this criminal organization makes $6.6 billion annually, which is something no surprise after listening to its power. Number 6. Solntsevskaya Bratva. There's almost every country that has historically been present organized mafia, and so does Russia's name on the list. Solntsevskaya Bratva is the Russian mafia with a different character and organized criminal series. The record shows they bring in almost $8.5 billion through money laundering, drug trafficking, stock manipulation, etc. Wait, these income resources don't end here. You can simply say this Russian mafia has its hands in almost every crime. They're even known for contract killing. The mafia is a member of 9,000 members that are divided into 10 separate brigades and plays an independent role. However, when they have to work together, they come in contact and do things accordingly. Their money is simply overseen by 12 councils and distributed between them. On the other hand, they're also operating their brigades internationally and meeting in different parts of the world to keep communication alive. Number 7. D Company. Just like Hollywood, India also has its name in organized criminal series. D Company is one of India's best examples of the natural face of organized crime. Dawood Ibrahim created the mafia in Mumbai. He is currently on the list of wanted criminals by the Indian police and agencies list. He started by shipping heroin and opium, but they were indulging in supporting Al-Qaeda by that time. In contrast, the records show that the organization makes up to $6.7 billion yearly. However, the amount is not justified, as Dawood has a cunning mind that keeps track of his earnings. The most cunning thing is that Dawood still controls his empire through shadows, as no one can reach him until now. Number 8. La Cosa Nostra. What if we say that Cosa Nostra is one of the world's most admired and known criminal organizations? Well, it's true. They're simply known as the Mafia, a group created by some prison members who have the same thoughts and patterns of pursuing illegal activities. The Mafia was gathered in Italy in the 1800s and became international in no time. They rooted their members worldwide and performed endless activities, from prostitution, money laundering, killing, etc. They move from place to place to get power. Moreover, it is shocking that they play hand in hand with performing crime in the poor governmental era. However, as time passed, the strict laws made them flee to America and Canada to continue their activities. Number 8. Gulf Cartel. The Gulf Cartel is the Mexican criminal organization with its particular place in this list. Gulf Cartel is a well-known mafia that traffic drugs across the United States and Europe. Aside from drug trafficking, they're also known for their kidnapping style, violence, and money laundering. In short, they have a finger in every pie. However, the Gulf Cartel, like Sinaloa, suffered from anti-drug agencies but managed to survive. They're making up to $9.9 billion according to several records. Number 10. The Triads. The Triads is the most insanely existing criminal organization found on the list. Initially, they opened from Taiwan, Macau, and Hong Kong, but gradually expanded to other countries like the US, South America, Britain, and others. Their major crime was human trafficking. It would be shocking to hear that they smuggle at least 100,000 humans yearly. They're the most decentralized organizations, so agencies find them hard to dissolve. However, we'll leave you to find out their net worth, as they're the most secretive organization ever. And that's a wrap for today's video. These are the 10 most successful criminal organizations ever to exist. Do let us know in the comments below which of them gets your attention, and do you know any of them before? Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. Until next time, stay tuned.